Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. A real quick video right now. What Peter Obi really needs. A lot of people have drummed up their support for Peter Obi, and I happen to be one of them. I had a video last night with Pastor Toby Adegboyega of Spark Nation, and we talked about every single contender from Yemi Osinbajo to Bola Tinubu to Atiku Abubakar, and we spoke of all their abilities and greatness. And I said, for now, I want to stand behind Peter Obi, or should I say, give him a chance. He's the candidate right now that I'm looking at the most. Things can change tomorrow. The game is still strong. The game is still on. As a matter of fact, game never even fully starts. It just be like selection process 9 week day for who go play final, semi-final, and co. And currently, I'm liking Peter Obi, and I hope I like him towards the end. I hope nothing comes out. I hope another party doesn't woo me away with not with money or anything, but with better declarations and better intentions for Nigeria as a whole. Because it's not about who I want, it's not about who you want, it's about who Nigeria needs. Please tweet this if you can. It's not about who you want. It's not about who I want. It's all about who Nigeria needs. All right? So, let us address. Can somebody please on Instagram tag Dele Momodu, Uncle Bob D, Uncle Dele? Can we please tag him on Instagram? Should he by any chance be free? Maybe he could join us for 5 minutes. I'm sending him a direct message. I watched him on TV Continental, and unfortunately I cannot air what he said there because of content related issues. It's TVC's content. I have no right to use it, but of course I have every right to invite Dele Momodu to my own platform, even if it is for 5 minutes. He spoke quite a lot of wisdom. Let me send him a message. Please tag Dele Momodu, Dele Momodu Ovation. Let me see if I can send him. Hello, sir. If you are not busy, can you hop on my live for just 5 minutes? He's responding. Wow, he's reading. I hope he's not too busy. So right now he seems to read, and let me see if he can respond, because I know Uncle Dele is always busy, especially now. So thank you all for tagging him in this. We need to talk about Peter Obi and some of the things he mentioned. And he said that one of the things Peter Obi needs more than anything else is funding. More than anything else right now, Peter Obi needs money, because there's so many things that people like Atiku Abubakar or Bola Tinubu or Yemi Osinbajo would have access to that Peter Obi would need to fund, especially since he is joining a party that does not have structure, according to Uncle Dele Momodu from that video I saw on what's that channel called again? TVC. So guys, funds. If you are a Peter Obi supporter, just start saving your money now. If you are a Peter Obi supporter, you will need money. So all of you jumping up and down, you don't need social media. Social media is 10%. Social media has its uses. Social media is going to work quite well for a campaign. But if you want your campaign to have any semblance of reality, Peter Obi will need funds. So those of you who no get savings culture, but when I get Twitter culture, now where you go catch on be this so? Because would you really want Peter Obi to use his personal funds to run a campaign for Nigeria, and then he doesn't win, and then he's broke? So these are questions, these are okay, give me a few minutes on a call. So Are Dr. Dele Momodu has said I should give him a few minutes. Okay, sir, we are live already. They are tagging you already. So I wish I'd seen this. I just saw this article. I was actually on the phone with one of my good friends, Renee, from the US. And we're talking about this. She was so passionately talking about this. And, you know, she buys and sells cars, brings cars from the US to Nigeria. And she was talking about some of the issues car dealers and business people generally go through. You know, so I was like, you know what, let me hop on this live and address this. By the way, there's anybody out there who wants to buy a car, especially if it's a luxury car. I'm talking Mercedes, BMW, Cadillac, Lincoln, 2022 models, 2023, 2021, Range Rover, Land Rovers, Porsches, Bentleys, Rolls Royces. I think she's somewhere in the comment section. Just say hi to her. You know, she could sort you out with regards to your automotive concerns. So, like I said, we're still waiting for Sir Are Dr. Dele Momodu to join us live. Now, since Peter Obi's party does not have a proper structure, what are the plans? Someone said, can you please send his number? Renee is a lady. I need a car. Like I said, what of Lexus? High-end Lexus, yes. If you want to buy Uber, I'm not sure, let me not speak on her behalf, but I'm not sure Renee does Uber. If you want to buy those Corolla for Uber, you might need to go and look. You know, you get people where they master for those ones. But if you want to buy this new range where the nose be like this, that's the one you want to buy. We just come out how many days ago? Where the hands be like this. Just reach Renee. Renee 5-star. She did my live. Just send her message. Not send her message to Begamo. Renee, anybody from this live send you message to Begam. Send me the person handle. I go block him and I go call him out. Beggy people. Una not go save money if una want Peter Obi. Una go to look for who to beg. We're gonna want on ourselves. So we're waiting for Bob D to come and speak, address us about this. The way he went about this was so beautiful and informed. Uncle Dele, as I like to call him, is my egbon. This one started journalism when we're still in school. So we cut cap for them steady. Very wonderful gentleman. Someone say, calm down, nobody don't beg yet. I know now. I go block you. No go fit come my life again. Wallahi. If you beg this woman for money, wallahi, you no go come my life again. As in, anytime I go live and you see me, once you click on them, Ken go just come out for your phone, begin flog you. Now, let me tell you something. Anybody with a hungry. Anybody who still hungry now you cause your own hunger. Because you have an opportunity to change the narrative. Two things you need to do. What Peter Obi really needs. One, he needs money. Two, he needs your vote. Big brother Nigerians now go sit down for house. Vote 2 billion votes for Big Brother. Then those Big Brother people go come out. Una go still buy them house, buy them car, give them your sister as girlfriend, use your mama take entertain them. What Nigeria really needs right now, or should I say what Peter Obi really needs right now, is offline campaigning. Uncle Dele is here. May guys be very respectful. This is my egbon. If I tell you a person, I'm my egbon, my older brother, he's senior me. Bob D.
How are you? Good Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for dragging you out like this. I'm so honored that within 5 minutes you can grant me
Why
this
not?
audience.
You are our icon. Why not? We're in the same business of entertainment.
I've been telling them since to behave themselves that this is my ego. So, okay, I watched your analysis on the Peter Obi issue on TVC, and I was impressed with the way you spoke, because I understand the difference between an architectural drawing and a building. That drawing has to become a building, and there are things required. Right now, Peter Obi is an architectural drawing on Twitter, on social media, in people's hearts. And a lot of people think that elections are automatic. You've been in the presidential race at least 3 times, if I remember correctly. Twice. And what advice would you give his supporters? Because right now we have so many people shouting Peter Obi, especially with his move to the Labour Party. What you have?
You are freezing.
Oh, so sorry, sir. I said, what advice do you have for Peter Obi supporters right now, especially after watching your interview on TVC?
Well, my advice is that it is good to be excited, but no one should be overexcited. This is Nigeria, where the voting population is over 60% illiterate. That's number one. The other 40%, you will have almost 15 to 20% semi-literate. The literate 20% will be mostly very selfish because they are elitist. I called a pastor, a very big pastor, a few weeks ago. I saw his video. He was preaching in his church. Go and get your PVC. Go and get your... So I called him. I said, sir, PVC is like jumping the gun. Who are you going to use the PVC to vote for? Is the question. Peter Obi is my friend. We live 5 minutes apart. I love him to bits. But I am speaking from experience. I started from Labour. I went to England, linked up with Labour Party, got a member of parliament, and the law. The man was so happy. He was going to introduce us to the international socialist movement. They were going to help us with policy formations, in education, in agriculture, in transport, in healthcare, how we can have a welfare a welfare state, because my own idea was that a country as poor and as impoverished as Nigeria cannot practice capitalism. You cannot practice capitalism without capital. We do not have the resources to practice capitalism. We lack the capital. So what will help and benefit the average Nigerian is to have a welfare state. And that is why I love England. We are too poor for us to have people who are too rich and people who are too poor. No middle class. So what is going to happen in Labour, and not just Labour, in any of the fringe small political parties, is that you will now need to set up your own structures. Nigeria has 774 local governments. Nigeria has thousands and thousands of words. Let me tell you, in 2015, I was part of the Buhari project. Do you know how much it costs to pay agents nationwide? Because without the agents, you cannot even police your votes. So if you don't have agents, even if you are winning, the bigger parties, because they have their own agents there, they will bribe whoever is manning the place and they will take off with your votes. It costs about 20 billion. Yes, just to pay agents nationwide. Just nationwide, about 20 billion. And we know the people who funded it. They were billionaires. It is not, it's not a joke. Just to pay agents. That is the truth. Your party, you must open offices in every state. You will open offices in every local government. You will have foot soldiers in every ward. And nobody comes free of charge. We are all from Kushofe local government. That's how I like to describe it. There is no affair in this business. Kushofe, that's it. So when I see people saying, oh, you scored the no vote, you scored it, they don't know that Ataria Janaku Kisha the head of the elephant is not a child's play. Atiku has been contesting for 29 years. He has changed parties now. I think this is his 6th attempt. So that is why in my interview with Metro and with the TV this morning, I said it. The TVC, I told them that they need to understand the game. Peter Obi is very popular. I read somewhere over a month ago that some people were going to contribute 10 billion. I would like to know how much they have contributed now. When
now with what you just raised, that only the foot soldiers, the agents and all this thing will gulp a minimum of 20 billion naira. How much should Peter Obi supporters be looking to raise should they really want Peter Obi to be a full-fledged contender in this race against, like you said, the Ajanakus?
You see, the money can be raised even by regular Nigerians like us. But are we ready? If you raise 1,000 naira from 1 million people, it will give you 1 billion. Just 1,000 from 1 billion people. So it means that to raise money for agents alone, my friend and brother will need 20 million people giving him 1,000. For him to raise the money quickly, he will need a combination of Aliko Dangote, okay, Femi Otedola, Mike Adenuga, Abdulsamad Rabiu, say you dance attack, I name about 10. Mrs. Folorunsho Alakija, Jim Ovia, Tony Elumelu, he will need them to put down maybe 1 billion. If he has 20 people, and you know that is going to be a tall order. Number one, do they believe in his candidacy? For anybody to give you money, he must believe in your candidacy. Number two, who will give 1 billion? Because when you give 1 billion, you want to replenish your money, if possible, with profit. So he will give 1 billion to a candidate in a semi-socialist party who says henceforth we are going to eat rice and eba with only one meat on top of it. You understand? So it's much more complex than just coming on social media and say, oh, we are ready, we're going to do it, we're going to do this. It's not as simple as that. MKO Abiola went into it. This project shut down his empire. Shut down.
Till today.
I was a part of it. Today. 1993, I was the first to be picked up and thrown into prison at Alagbon. Thereafter, Abacha came. I had to run through the bush. What Sunday Igboho did last year, I did it in 1995. I went through the bush, and for 3 years, I couldn't come back to Nigeria. So don't let anybody be. That's why I call it division of grandeur. I meant no disrespect at all. It's because I love Peter Obi. Look, last week, how many Igbo aspirants were voted for by Igbo people, the delegates? I told people, I said, if Peter had waited, he would be shocked. It would probably be the least of the Igbo people. They will not vote. Because the biggest business in Nigeria is politics. So it's not an NPC. It is not oil and gas. It is not telecoms. The biggest business in Nigeria is politics. That's why somebody will drop 100 million and will not blink an eye. We need to do a full session. I'll give you a PhD thesis on politics. I've been in it since 1982. 1982. I just didn't contest.
Ready, don't blow my mind.
And I can tell you, you will need to look critically at the owners of Nigeria and their importance, how relevant they are till now.
Can you please throw some light on this?
You want everything tonight?
Just small echo, just loud.
I proposed the theory in 1998-99 when Chief Olufalaye contested against Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Two Yorubas were vying, so the military was on its way out under General Salami Abubakar. So I was supporting Chief Olufalaye, and I advised him that he was going to pick a vice presidential candidate. He should pick Dr. Lukman Lukman, who was representing Nigeria to Quebec in Austria. And I traveled to Austria, Vienna, met with him. I said, I've come to persuade you to join Chief Olufalaye as his running mate. And the man said, no. And I said, why not? He said, because the owners of Nigeria decided that it's Obasanjo they want. I said, who are these owners of Nigeria? Are we not going to vote? He said, forget about voting. This was long before even the election. So I asked who they were, and he mentioned them. And of all of them, I think only one has passed on recently, General Ushishi. God bless his soul. But you still have Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. You still have General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. You You still have General Sulami Abubakar. You still have Lieutenant General Ali Musu. You still have Lieutenant General Theophilus Yakubu Danjuma. So on this, my latest run, I've met all of them minus Lieutenant General Tiwa Danjuma. All of them I've met. Their role is to intervene in the affairs of Nigeria. In fact, now also in America, there are established institutions like the Kennedy family. You could see that when Obama was running, we had Kennedy, you have an Oprah Winfrey. It is only in Nigeria that our entertainment people are not using their own influence. You have influence. A lot of us have influence, but we don't work together. But the military establishment is working day and night. You also have the traditional institutions led by the Sultan of Sokoto. You have the Emir of Kano, you have the Oni of Ife, you have the Obi of Onitsha, you have the Emir of Kwandu, you have, so you have the military, you have the traditional institutions, and then you have the business class, the Dangotes, the Adenugas, and all that. So there are layers. So for Obi or anyone for that matter to have an impact, you will need to go through those layers of authority. They will discuss amongst themselves. Is this man good enough? Is he coming to rock the boat? Will he maintain the status quo or not? It's not a simple assignment, my brother.
Okay, sir. Your mic is a bit shaky. Your voice dropped, and people. So, I think yes. So I want to ask you a question regarding this issue you raised, which is quote unquote the owners of Nigeria. What suggestion do you have for the supporters of Peter Obi right now?
That they should not think they can do it alone. They should not aggravate any of the institutions. The name you are going to give your baby, you keep it till the baby arrives. There are more than enough impediments on the road. There are problems.
There are more than enough impediments
yes.
on the road.
Nigeria is a mafia nation. You are dealing with the capo di tutti capi of Nigeria. Like them, hate them, they are united. We are not. Every time I've been running, I've been one of the biggest investors in entertainment in Nigeria. We have raised a lot of young people, spending millions of dollars at home and abroad to promote entertainment. But when it comes to politics, you will not see anybody. Tell some of our richest entertainers today to come and put just a little money into politics. Even endorsements. I called a gentleman I like so much, very successful in entertainment. I even sent him a message. And this is someone that we had promoted very well in the past. And I said, I want to come and visit you. I didn't say you should come and visit me. I want to come and visit you so we can discuss Nigeria. He never responded to today. So we all complain and lament like the typical Jeremiah, but we do nothing at the end of the day for our country. And those of us who are ready to risk everything, all we see is people abusing us on social media. That's all. But you have to become a porcupine. You have to become a porcupine and just accept it like that. So you have to develop that thick skin.
Wow. 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 A quick question, so that we will not feature only on Peter Obi. APC, the preliminaries, news has it that Yemi Osinbajo is the preferred candidate of the presidency, or should I say President Buhari. Who do you personally think will emerge, in your humble opinion, from the APC
I'm not a member
stable?
of their party, but I believe if Buhari had wanted a Tinubu or an Osinbajo, all the hocus pocus that we have been seeing would not have happened. Okay? Trust me, it is not going to be as simple as that. This is a high-wired politics. And anyone who feels that is the anointed should wait. It will be like Samuel Beckett waiting for Momodu. That's my prediction. These guys are playing, let me tell you, the mafia has a leg in APC and an arm in PDP.
Final question. I'm sorry. After this, I will not ask you anymore. Social media. Social media is the fourth estate of 2022. Very valuable in propaganda creation, news and misinformation dissemination. How useful is it going to be in a Nigerian election?
Excuse me, social media will be useful, but very limited. Most of our politicians are not interested in social media. They are not interested in any intellectual pursuit. They just want straight business, cash and carry. If you are speaking too much to Renchi, they move away from you. When people ask me, oh, how come you didn't get any vote? I said, I paid for nothing, so I got nothing. That's the reality. And until we use social media to raise funds like they do in America, nothing is going to happen. Social media will be useful when those who are watching me now in your program, I can see about 1,200 at any given time. That's a lot. If they agree tonight to pay 10,000 to their preferred candidate, whether it's my election, Kingsley Morgan, or Dele Momodu, you will see that it makes a lot of difference. Every day, I was not using private jet, but every day I would need about 4 to 5 million. It's a casino. Yes. So now imagine the big guys who are flying private jets all over the places. They will probably need about 25, 30 million every day. So until Nigerians become stakeholders, investors in the political process, so if a man burns 30, 50 billion on an election, how can you tell him not to be corrupt? You are not being sincere. You are not being practical. So that is the problem in Nigeria. So when we say, oh, we're too corrupt. But look, we went somewhere in the southwest. Some of the party agents and area boys came and said, I will not leave the place until I drop 500K. Area boys alone wanted 500K. So, what's my income? So that's the thing. APC paid 100 million just to obtain a form. So what do you expect? That the person will not collect his money back? Even if people bought it for him, they bought it as an investment. So don't worry, in another week or two, after APC, I promise you, when they have picked their own, then we can come and dissect them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an honor for me, and all of you should consider this an honor. This is a very busy man, a very knowledgeable man, an educated man. This is not a dropout. This man went to university, and he has been following the political scene of this country from as far back as the 80s, if I remember clearly. So he is a big basin of knowledge when it comes to politics, and whatever he says is very important. If you are a follower of Peter Obi, or if you are one of the people who believe that Peter Obi can do it, it is not on social media. It's not by making him trend every day on Twitter. It's about money and structure. Uncle Dele, I know I've said goodbye. Party structure, can you say something on it? Or,
I've said it already. Party structure, you must have your agents on ground everywhere. And how do you do that? In Lagos alone, even Alimosho, don't let me say Lagos. In Alimosho alone, just imagine how many foot soldiers you require before you now go to Lagos East, Lagos West, and Lagos Central. It's not going to be easy. Trust me. If Labour Party had all the workers of Nigeria, that was my dream, to galvanize all the workers of Nigeria. So all the workers of Nigeria, direct debits, they send 1,000 every month into an account for the Labour Party. Then it will be fine. But nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. There was a day I sent messages to about 1,000 friends. I selected 1,000 friends. 1,000. Only 2 responded. And the best I got from one of them was 200,000.
Wow.
And they are going to say Peter Obi has money, that they can't give him money. Most of his friends are going to disappoint. I believe I've lost maybe about 95% of my friends right now, because I couldn't believe that these are people who come to Ovation. Oh, it's my birthday, please put me in Ovation. Oh, it's my son's wedding, it's my daughter's wedding. And then when it came to, and this one is not about me, it's about Nigeria. And they're not ready to support. Yeah.
Now, here's a bit of advice I have picked up from your speech. Whether it's on social media, whether it is off social media, we need money. Very important. There are 2 ways to make money: generate money or save money. If you can generate money to support your preferred candidate, it's fine. If not, cut something down in your life in sacrifice for Nigeria. Maybe it is the money you have been investing in religion. Listen, God cannot save Nigeria. Maybe you should stop giving your pastor money for now until after the election, and put your money, the money you are giving, to God. God does not need it. Nigeria needs your money desperately. Nigeria is choking and gagging, needing your money. Sorry, I said Nigeria is choking and gagging, need money. Put your money in Nigeria now. Save the money, even your entertainment money. You have to sacrifice for your country. If truly this is your dream, social media is going to help with the propagation. It's going to help with the awareness. It's going to help with, okay, this is where the money is going to, but social media will not raise you the money. You have to raise your own money. So the best thing that happened to us this evening was having such an enigma as Sir Are Dele Momodu with us live. And if there's anything learned, is to bring our architectural masterpiece from a brainchild into a reality requires money. Before you tweet, before you act, before you DM, check your bank account now. Do me a favor. Sit down, open your banking app, allocate something strong, a dangerous seed, something that will not cripple your economy, but you will feel it. And set it aside for your preferred candidate. Without this, you stand zero chance, not 2%, zero, in fact, minus. For the Nigeria you desire, you have to sacrifice your money. Uncle Dele,
my brother, I love you always. Thank you. Thank you. Eshu. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Good night. This has been one of my most amazing sessions, and I hope you learned something. It's not only about talking and dreaming and coming to fight on social media. Fighting on social media does not solve anything. No. You need to start sacrificing. No tithe, no offering, no seed. God is rich, Nigeria is poor. God does not need your money. Nigeria needs it now. Stop putting your money in wasted ventures. Since 1960 till now that you have been giving God money. How has Nigeria's situation improved? Why don't you look at other countries and make Nigeria like those other countries by putting your money where your mouth is? Putting your money inside your country. A big shout out. Someone said allow others to contribute. Nobody can hold the floor after Dele Momodu. Nobody. You want to have a session with me? I will send you my rate card. You will pay, then I will bring you and open the session for you. We are talking of political. Someone has contested election twice in this night. You don't contest election before. Not inside newspaper, you read your own, they check out for Twitter. At this stage, is only another enigma that I can bring on. Like, say, Fashola won't talk, I go open mic for him. If you are not Fashola, if you are not Oton Zeribe, if you are not Omoyele Sowore at this stage, or Mogalu, or Fela Durotoye, just keep quiet. Type your comments. Now, a big shout out to my sister, Renee. Renee has been here. Renee 5-star. I did say she sells luxury cars in the US. So if you are interested in bringing a luxury car home, a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, high-end Lexus, even the Bentleys, the Rolls Royces, Cadillacs, and high-end cars, reach out to her. She's been very active on this live. Renee 5-star. You can say hi to her, send her a DM. If you want buy moto, if you want beg, carry pong, stand for main road, collect coins from people as they drive past. If you hold rag for hand, if you clean their windscreen, maybe they go dash you 200 naira instead of the 50 naira where they want to give you steady, normal. So just do that one. But if you want to patronize her, support our friends. Renee 5-star on Instagram. She has been with us too, and she has made quite a lot of valuable suggestions, which includes raising money on social media. Social media has been used in Nigeria to propagate gossip, fight. There's one Real Housewife somewhere. There's one Big Brother house. There's one small brother somewhere. Hey, enough is enough. Those of you that are waking up every morning at 7 a.m. to do fire prayer, Since you people started that fire prayer, how has Nigeria improved? Nigeria can improve. It is in your hands. Any good candidate right now, any youthful candidate that wants to stand against those people that, because let me tell you, if I see say we not raise money for Peter Obi, me I go choose between Atiku and Tinubu. Make I tell you not true. If I see say now waste, una one waste. Listen, you people had NSAS. I expected that after NSAS, the 1 year anniversary of NSAS was to be the announcement of the new Youth Nigerian Coalition President. This is our candidate. You did entertainment there. People, artists, will never release album for 5 years. Go there, go play free concerts for NSAS 2020. It caught the attention of the world. It was something that gave the youths and the general public a mouthpiece. But doing the same thing again in 2021 shows that we have no direction. 2021 again, they went back to the same toll gate and wanted to start entertaining again. Instead, you had 1 whole year to gather all the youths in the country and come forward with one candidate. Whether na Banky W, whether na Fowles, whether na Mr. Macaroni, whether na anybody that was active as a youth that period. All of you should have come together and everybody swallow their pride and say, okay, this is our, and we put that person down. And for the last, because NSAS 2021 gave the opportunity for the announcement. Between October 2021 and now, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, 8 months, you could have started rallying something for a youth presidency. You missed out because, as usual, you use social media to do entertainment. You use social media to do gossip. You use social media to propagate person when career don't go, leave them, career don't wave and bye-bye since 3 years ago. You use that opportunity to come, say, yes, I believe in Nigeria, I believe. It's not about you coming to sing you believe in Nigeria. Where your money? Those people that are going to win the election, they are not going to come and say they believe in Nigeria. No. They don't budget billions of dollars down. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, why you not give us this advice last year? Did you not watch my teachings? You don't watch my teachings now? Because I don't tell you, say your pastor not get sense. Because I tell you, say your pastor not study Bible. Because I tell you, say your pastor want collect your money, you turn me to your enemy. You know here. Now, any Free Nation member knows I said this last year. They are all here now. Free Nation members, I know talk this thing. So as we don't miss out on the youth candidates, we now have Peter Obi, who is not a youth. He's 60 years old, but has a vision, a mission, and integrity. If una not get una money together, me I go leave una. If na this social media trend una one they do, me I go just go any of the other senior men where I not say get money, get power to fight election. If una want vex, we could have vex. Una never begin vex. If una want make Peter Obi get anywhere, oh yeah, right, your mission right now. Shut up, don't tweet anymore. Don't say anything. Go to your banking app right now. That's your duty. And cut out a portion of either your income, your savings, or your assets and put behind it. That's the only way Nigeria cannot be won on social media. Nigeria cannot be won by creating enemies. Someone say account number. Don't be me get your account number. Save them for your own account down. Oh, you know, Sabi Juan, you won't buy phone. It just be like when iPhone won't come out. iPhone will still come out very soon. September, October. They go release iPhone 15, I'll be iPhone 14. You won't buy them. You go down, they save the money down since July now. So you are going to create a structure. You are going to set aside some money. And then you can make it. If not, we still get Tinubu, we get Oshimbajo, and we get Atiku. Those ones don't need your money. They get hope. Someone said, I have 100K saved already. If we can get 10,000 people to save 100K each, Nigeria has direction. If we can get 500,000 to save 500,000 people to save 100,000 naira each. And please, right now, they don't collect their light. And please, right now, this is not the time for Big Brother. This is not the time for Big Brother or Big Sister or Small Uncle. This is the time for you to focus on Nigeria. The only Big Brother you should be watching now is the Big Brother going on in the political arena of this great country. The camera is on. We're seeing what's happening in PDP. We're seeing what's happening in APC. We're seeing what's happening in the Labour Party. That should be your Big Brother, because anything else will distract you. Don't worry about me. I live in a 24-hour electricity apartment in this Nigeria. Those of you shouting up NEPA, up NEPA, up NEPA, forget about that. It's not your problem. Your problem is how to support your candidate. Take care. God bless. I'm Daddy Freeze. See you at 11 o'clock. I'll be bringing the Black Mentor, and he's going to be talking about how Nigerians can make and invest money. And he had a seminar a few days ago. He's also going to be talking about his seminar. So looking forward to that. Take good care of yourselves. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Somebody say, how much have I saved? Somebody like me does not need to save money. I have the platform. I can use it to help you gather yourselves together. And I will still bring my money because I'm not poor. Some of us don't need to save. God don't bless us. You way God never bless. Go walk.